It has been a year since my last wardrobe clear out. I'm still not pregnant, and I'm emotionally holding on to clothes that I really need to let go of. I've talked about in videos before how I feel like I'm coming out of the early motherhood trench, but I'm also in this state of limbo with trying to conceive, and I just need to take action for my own peace of mind, to feel like I'm progressing, moving forwards. So here we are, and today I am bringing reinforcements. My friend and personal stylist, Sean, you may have seen her on the channel before, is coming over for a style personality session. What is my style personality? Color. That's my personality. I feel like this is a good time to be doing this because I'm coming out of one stage of life, early motherhood, and it's not helping me mentally, just hopelessly waiting to get pregnant again. And so at least with my wardrobe, I want to be able to confidently take a step into this next stage of life, whatever it may bring for me. Hi, hello, if you are new here, I am Hannah, welcome. Subscribe if you haven't already. I make conscious and nerdy videos all about work, parenting, and life. So Sean has given me some homework that I need to do before she gets here, but first I want to thank this video sponsor, Fussy. Thank you so much to Fussy for sponsoring this video. Fussy is effective and natural deodorant that is good for you and good for the planet. I have been using Fussy for over a year now, and I love the smell of my pits. What can I say? It is no secret that I'm a sweaty Betty, and I have tried a few different natural deodorants, and Fussy really works. So seasons are changing, and Fussy have released some limited edition autumnal scents. These are in their After Dusk collection, and just look at that colour palette. This is my Fussy deodorant. This is Dan's, and they just sent me this purple case as well. And now I don't know which one I want to keep and which one to give to a friend, because orange is very me, but my 3-year-old's favourite colour is purple, and it's really been warming me to the colour purple, and now I'm kind of obsessed with lilac. So I'm all here for a delicious autumnal dusk colour palette, but also the new scents. These are eco-friendly and plastic-free refills that are compostable in your garden or in the bin. We have got Dahlia Dream, which is a bit of dahlia, pomegranate, and also vanilla. And I can definitely really smell that vanilla. It's floral, it's romantic. This one is Golden Oud. Oh, hello. So this is oud, cedar, and pink pepper. It's like a warm and spicy scent. I think I would like to smell Dan in this one. Yes, please, thank you. And this one is Voodoo Plum. Ooh, that's very sweet. I do like me a sweet scent. So this is plum, smoked wood, and cherry. I think I'm getting a lot of the cherry. And it is luscious and fruity. Ooh, which one do I want to pop in first? Pomegranate and dahlia, or my plummy cherry one? I think the pomegranate and dahlia. I really like the vanilla that's coming through. So it is super easy to refill your cases. You just pop your lid off. You squeeze here to take this little bit out. This one is already all the way down at the bottom, but obviously as you've been using your Fussy deodorant, you have to be twisting it up. And so when you get to the end, twist it back down. Super simple. Take the lid off, compostable. Pop that in there. Stick this thing back on. Click. And then pop your lid back on. Boom, look at that. And then twist it up. Ta-da. Oh yeah. My Dahlia Dream. Pop. Fussy is backed by science. Its odor neutralizing probiotic formula works for over 24 hours. In a recent vlog, my Fussy deodorant lasted me all day of parenting, working, dancing all night at Swiftageddon, and then going to the Globe Theatre until 2:30 in the morning. Lasted all day and all night. And their ingredients are natural, vegan, and cruelty-free. So get yourself a Fussy deodorant, make the switch to a natural deodorant. And you can use my code HANNAH15 or click the link in the description to get 15% off your first Fussy purchase. Okay, now time to probably talk about more gorgeous color palettes and get back to my wardrobe. Okay, the homework from Sean is that I need to make a maybe pile. So it is also the perfect timing to be transitioning between my spring-summer wardrobe and my autumn-winter wardrobe. So we're gonna bust out everything that is under the bed, and basically I'm gonna make just 2 piles. 2 piles. One is I definitely know that I don't want to keep this and I'm getting rid of it. And the other is the maybe pile that me and Sean are going to deal with later. Okay, let's do this. I always love this part because I'm like, oh my God, this item of clothing, I forgot you existed. I love you. Let's do it. Past Hannah has already done me a massive favour because this bag is full of clothes that don't fit me anymore. So these are all going to be maybes, basically, of like, do I hang on to them? Some of them have extreme sentimental value. And then this should be less complicated. We'll see. We'll see. Let's save these for later. Okay, so everything that I know I want to keep, I'm going to put in a pile to wash. Yes, which is by the washing basket. Sean has arrived and I've finished making my piles. Are you proud of me? I did my homework.
Yes, I'm so happy. Smashed it.
Yeah, right, okay. Let me take you through the piles because the flat is now a mess. At your feet, you don't have to worry about any of this. This is almost spring summer stuff that I'm keeping.
Okay.
Did you have a minor panic there?
Yes.
Don't worry, Sean. I'm keeping it all. I'm keeping it all.
What are you doing to me, girl? Also, this looks great. Love the colour.
So that orange one almost ended up in the maybe pile. Ooh,
No.
because I didn't wear it at all this spring summer. It's just a bit small, but I feel like the colour is so good, so I'm just going to keep
the
it.
length is really good.
It's cropped.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kept it.
Okay, so we can just say like, see you next year.
See you next year. You're going to go in a bag. This monstrosity. This is donate.
Okay.
It's too small. I know I love it so much, but I have my big green anorak now.
My old friend.
I know, the stand-up skirt. A lot of the stuff in here is stuff that doesn't fit me anymore.
We don't need that energy in our life. I honestly think having stuff in your wardrobe that doesn't fit you is like punishing yourself every time you open your wardrobe. So
Yeah,
just
I mean,
get rid.
we'll get to some of that on the maybe rail. Okay, so this pile you also don't have to worry about. This is my autumn winter stuff that has just come out of the bags and needs to go in the wash before I put it in the wardrobe.
I hear you. There might be a few things that when we do the kind of moving on with your style, some outfit pairing stuff, we might just want to rummage back in it. So that's not like fully get rid of, like put her away.
Yeah, this needs to all go in the wash before it gets put away. So, okay, ready for the maybe pile?
Am I? Take me there. All right.
We also have filming equipment in addition. Do you like the little?
Is this how you?
My little piles. I did.
That's so beautiful.
Look, I did little piles. It's like a shop.
You literally just took the words out of my mouth, and I was about to be like, "Is this your shop?" Yeah, I love it. It's like the ultimate dress up.
Yeah.
Game.
So we've got a bunch of stuff on the rails,
Yeah.
some things on the table, and then there's 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah. So why are they maybe?
We'll get to that, I feel. We'll get to that. Yeah.
All right.
Can't decide. That's why they're a maybe.
That's why we're together.
Okay, now, Sean, what are we doing? Now what?
Why are you here?
I've brought in reinforcements, so now you have to help me.
Now what? Okay, so we have worked together, what, 3 times? Over what kind of period? 2?
2 years?
Yeah. So things change, life happens, lives. You're different, even I'm different, right? If
Yeah.
you think about when we first met.
Your
what we
life's
both-
completely changed.
I'm a whole new woman. But like, if you think about what we wore on when you first came to mind for colour analysis, and now look at us. And that's just clothes. Imagine like what's been going on with our minds, our confidence. So the thing about style is we can figure out what colours suit you. We can figure out what shapes work for you. We can figure out what you like. But what we can't control is what you want to say with your clothes a couple of years after that, or how you want to promote yourself and say with your clothing, right? So today our focus is just realigning you with actually what do you want to say, what do you want to feel. Like, you also need to be a bit practical, but practical can also be very cool. So we need to make sure that we're ticking all the boxes, but also making sure that like mum you might be different to date night you, who might be different to seeing gals you, presenting you, doing your awards evenings and things. So how do we honour everything you love, suits you, but also feel good enough?
Let's do it.
Before we dove into the actual clothes, Sian showed me 7 different style personalities, and we talked about which ones I liked and felt like me and which didn't. You can watch the full video of us talking through everything over on my Patreon now, but we figured out that my main hero style is the creative type, with a little bit of the Scandi/natural style for casual comfy days, the dramatic style for work events, and the edgy/vintage style for dinners and parties. So, with all that in mind, let's tackle this maybe pile.
I've got my boots on to match Sian's height. Just to the maybe pile.
The maybe rail is about, well, I think we should just go for it.
Yeah. Love having a different denim option in the spring, summer. The white gets so dirty.
Destroyed.
I've had it dry cleaned once and that cleaned it, but that's just not sustainable. It's like filthy again like a week later.
Yeah. So my thoughts, because we love the shape and we love how versatile it is.
Yeah, and having a different option from blue denim is very handy, because as much as I love it on other people, I can't double denim.
So I think let's dye it.
Yeah, what? Do you know, I've been really vibing with pinks and purples lately.
Well, let's see what you need kind of as we go through, because that might help as well.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to support any form of pink or purple number.
Okay.
Actually, you've got a lot of yellow, so...
Do you know what? We say I have a lot of yellow. I actually don't think I own a lot of yellow. There was a time, I think, when everything I owned was yellow.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Okay, well, TBC on colour, but I really recommend Rip Dye, and I also recommend classic Dylon. So,
okay.
Dye this gal. Talk to me about Moschino.
This is my one short day in the Emerald City dress.
Love it.
She has had one short life with me thus far. I feel like I should hold on to it at least until Wicked Part 2 comes out, because maybe I'll wear it to the cinema or something. But I just don't think the shape works with me.
Okay. In any particular area, or does it feel like it's loose in one place?
No, it's not that it's loose. I think it's well fitted on me. I think it's literally the shape of where the dress comes out, where it lands on my legs, the high neck, all of that going on.
My only concern about this would be the neckline.
Okay.
Vibe is good, it's creative, it could even be a bit dramatic if we wanted to make it. I think we should try her on later.
Okay, try her on.
I'll turn this around so we remember.
Oh yeah. There's a system.
Don't mess with the system.
Okay, love this jumper. This is my friend Lucy Moon's merch. Had it for ages. Comfy, gorgeous. I wear it in, I wear it out. But I just got a new grey jumper when I went to Camp Kindling that's Team Squirrel, camp print on it. And to be honest, I'll never wear that out the house. That feels like an at-home and going to camp jumper. There's something in me that's just you can't have 2 grey jumpers, Hannah. But can I? Because I'd wear that out. But I just, I don't know.
I feel like...
Having 2 grey jumpers seems insane.
I can't believe I'm about to talk about grey jumper like this, but I feel like you can absolutely have 2 because they do 2 different things. Can you imagine me saying, keep 2?
Should I... So... If this is the logic, should I put the squirrel grey jumper actually in the spring-summer Ziploc bag?
Yeah. We've done it!
That's the answer! Okay.
Yeah. Autumn, winter, squirrel, spring, summer.
Yeah.
Smash.
Done. Okay, perfect. Nailed it. This is I think I'm done with dungarees. Yeah. This is my first ever Lucy and Yak purchase. These I got in an outlet mall in Las Vegas, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, I think 10 years ago. And they both still fit well, but I feel like every time I've put them on, which isn't often, dare I say it, I feel too casual. What's happened?
If it's not too small, it's too casual. If it's not too casual.
I'm like fucking Goldilocks. Hands me just right.
What do you want?
I know. It feels blasphemous to be getting rid of them. I wore this one more recently.
Yeah.
And I just could not get the straps to be the right length on me, and it just annoyed me.
Is it just the straps that put you off, or is it how they felt when you're wearing them?
It's just kind of the whole thing. Also because these also give a bit of a skinny jean look, so that it's... I know, the millennial me, I'm betraying my people, but...
What have we become? Okay, so can I be brutal? I think you've moved on style-wise, dungarees.
I think so too.
So thanks for great times.
Thank you.
The good mems.
Thank you. My friend Ellie has this exact pair of dungarees, and part of me wishes I could keep it so we could twin. But
have you twinned since you've had them?
We almost did. I almost brought them with me to a festival, and that I was going to with her, and she wore hers, and I was like, oh fuck, if I'd have brought them with, then we would have twinned. But
okay, well,
alas,
we'll give them to the style gods.
Yeah. Oh, they're going. Okay. Yeah.
Brutal.
See what's happening.
Brutal.
Oh my god. Okay, then we come to the black jumpsuit section of the rail. These two have just come out of the winter bag. This one I've had in the wardrobe. I love how it looks on me. I think the shape is really great, but it just annoys me because I can't do up that back button, and every time I wear it, I think it's something to do with the material, I'm just a sweaty bitch in about 20 minutes, and then I just have to take it off.
I did not know what you were going to say. Okay, well, I'm clearly in quite a brutal mood. I think then she's got to go. You know, you don't want to have something you feel too sweaty
Yeah, and
in.
it doesn't have pockets.
Well.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh. Okay, so this one is kind of like very similar. So I think the thing between these two is that if this one was that pattern, then this would be a no-brainer to keep. But this pattern is doing nothing for me.
Well, that's a sure sign to keep it.
It's got pockets, as you have found.
Instantly.
It's a really heavy, thick material for something that is short-sleeved.
It doesn't
and a
make sense.
jumpsuit. It doesn't make sense, exactly.
So how about we find you one that has pockets, has long sleeves, and a print you like?
Yeah, because I feel like when I'm going for a jumpsuit, I just go to my yellow Lucignac jumpsuit.
I mean, it's a vibe.
That's kind of it. You know, my mum has that in purple.
Legend.
Yeah.
So I think just make you some more room.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh my god. Okay, this one might be the one that stays.
Yeah.
Doesn't have pockets. Annoying, but it's so comfy. Yeah, it's really glamorous, but also I've occasionally worn this with my fluffy Disney jumper over the top and white trainers, and it
Calms it down.
It calms it down and it's very chill. But also my green like Mary Jane block heels.
Yeah.
And
So I think we can swap the belt for a cool scarf. We can add
Yeah.
some more accessories. Like, this is glam, and actually glam things, particularly velvet, are spenny, right? So if you've got something that you like and feel good in, for me, I'd say keep it and we'll just play around with how you style it.
Yeah.
So she's made the cut.
She's made the cut.
Go on, girl.
Go on, yeah. The velvet one has
She's made it
stayed,
through.
Yeah. This is a maternity breastfeeding,
Woo!
tits out dress. I've kept it on the rail. It's also got pockets, we love. But it's, again, a weird thick material for something so spring, summery. I feel a bit, dare I say it, frumpy mum in it. The pattern isn't my favourite pattern.
You're selling it to me.
It's kind of like a boho pattern.
Yep. Well, now you know all about the different gals.
She's a boho gal. But I don't know, there is something that's very comfy. Like, also, I don't know, again, the holding on to it, because I'm like, I want another baby. And so having a dress that I can breastfeed in. But again, there'll be more.
So options are, we fold her away and put her in a potential breastfeeding future pile.
I do actually have another bag of clothes that's just like all my maternity stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe it just goes in there.
Yeah, so that could be an option.
Yeah.
Second option is we turn her into a skirt, and it's not so floral.
And then it could be a bit more versatile in the winter.
Yeah. And also, you've got a yellow jumper.
I do have a yellow jumper.
Yellow jumper over the top, belt, bam, done.
I quite like the idea of that with a yellow jumper on top, actually.
So should we try it
I also
later?
have an orange long sleeve top. I know there's no orange in that, but I don't know.
Well, we can play, see what happens.
Calling to me.
If it's calling to you, you gotta play with it.
Okay, so let's keep that one to try. We're flipping the
old what's it?
the handle. What have we got next? These wide leg girl boss pants. Not pants, I'm not American. Trousers. Trousers, Hannah. Yeah, I occasionally pop these on and then I feel too dressed up to be working from home. And they just feel a bit too businessy. I like the cut, like the cut's kind of fun, like high-waisted, in at the waist, flare. Oh, yeah.
So,
it's a bit too neutral, businessy, boring.
What if we made it really dramatic? We've got you like a really over-the-top shoe and blouse, and then when you were like on a panel or whatever.
Okay, I see the vision,
You're not feeling them, are you?
but I would just want a bright green version of that.
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. So I've given you an option, and it looks like it.
Yeah.
But again, we can put that on your list.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to make a list.
Yeah.
Future video coming up
Yeah.
with shopping with Sean.
We're gonna shop till we drop.
Okay, next up we have winter party skirt.
This is giving like a winter version of Carrie Bradshaw's.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah. We're just having a silent conversation going,
You just had an image in your head and you just like transferred it to my head. It's black and I just don't have a lot of things that work with black.
So the only thing I can think of initially, and we've probably done this before, is your black meshy silvery
Yes.
top.
But that's kind of it, and that's actually the top that was, I got this from a photo shoot, and it's that black top that was styled with this.
What, have you got any...
And that's it. It's like the outfit that I was styled in for a specific photo shoot.
And that's it.
And then that's it. Like, it doesn't, and the same, I have like ums and ahs about that top as well. It's like funny that they were just styled with me specifically for one thing, and then I can't figure out how to wear them.
So this has got, I don't know if you can see, but this has got little spots on, right?
Yeah, little polka dots.
Ooh. You've got stripy jumpers and things. I wonder if we could do like a spots and stripes vibe.
Do I have a stripy jumper?
I'm pretty sure it's like multicoloured, not that one, but like slightly higher neck.
Yeah, but it's like a cash long sleeve top.
You're a cash gal. I was going to make it cash because it will never be cash, will it, for you?
No.
Are we fighting a losing battle then, talking about this?
I don't know. I'm like, it's also because it's just come out of the winter bag. Maybe I need to like just see what happens.
Let's put it in quarantine.
Okay.
So we'll try and make an outfit for you. If you don't wear it this winter, she's out.
She's out.
Right.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Party season, do me proud or not, it's fine. These two are kind of same category. They're these plaid pleated mini skirts that I think look great on me. Like, I love a mini skirt. I've got 3 other mini skirts in the wardrobe though that I feel like I can pair with more things that I have. Yeah. These I struggle to style. Yeah. This one's easier to style in the summer, but it is a thicker wintry autumn material because because I have a pink and green cropped vest top that works very well with it. It's very wicked again.
Yeah. You've got are you talking about the top that your friend made you?
Oh no,
that would work
the knitted
with this
thing. Hadn't thought about that, but then what would I wear underneath it?
You'd need a long green or pink sleeve tee, I think.
Okay.
Or even white, because you put a jacket over it as well.
Yeah. I don't think I have a long sleeved white.
Or
I've got 2 thermal long sleeved tops. One's grey, one's
black.
Well,
maybe we'll try that maybe.
But I think having a long sleeved pink or green would be more versatile.
Yeah. So potential.
Yeah. And then this one, I do love it, and it's very like autumnal, and I do love my like autumnal colour. I've got a red jumper that goes with it, but it's basically just like this black top, red jumper, and then that's kind of it. I'm like, what else?
I'm trying to
what
think.
else?
What else have you got? I'd be tempted to try your yellow jumper with it.
Okay.
Because this is like a caramelly kind of neutral.
Actually, seeing it with your yellow top.
Oh yeah. Don't hate it.
Don't hate it. Do not hate it.
So,
but that's still the outer layer. Like underneath, I'm still just always wearing it with a black top. Speaking of which, that's down here. So if we get rid of that, then there's nothing I can wear it with.
Do you find if you go out in the skirt and the jumper and the top, when you get to your destination, you will always take your jumper off?
Yeah, if it's inside, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wonder then maybe if you had finer knits that you wear as if they were tops.
Yeah, I don't really have many finer knits that I could use as tops.
You just got like good, solid, hard-working, keep you warm numbers. So
yeah.
Food for thought.
Okay.
So maybe some basics or finer knits that we can wear with both of these and see if that works.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm quite ready to part with them.
Yeah, we can sense it.
Yeah, especially because Wicked Part 2 is coming out soon, so like there's an outfit here somewhere.
Yeah, love. Okay.
Okay, this thing. Okay. So, first aid kit of my favourite band. This doesn't fit me anymore. That's why it's on the Maybe Pal, this dungaree dress. This is already upcycled. It was like made for me personally. There's a whole video on my channel of like getting it made. And it's like a cutout piece of this band tee that I got at the first ever gig of theirs that I went to that didn't fit me anymore, but I couldn't get rid of it. And now it's been put onto this dungaree dress that now doesn't fit me anymore.
God damn it. So initially I was like, why don't you make it into an apron? And then we realised that that's obviously not going to work.
Because then you'll get dirty. Don't want it dirty.
Nice one, Sean. One of your finest.
I don't know what to do with it. Help us.
I feel like you can't. This has got too many precious memories.
Yeah.
And to get rid of it would be really sad.
Yeah.
So either we make something else with it that's not an apron.
There's not an apron.
I don't know. Would a denim pillow be nice? Not really. So
Hive mind this shit. Let us know.
Yeah. What
can we do? Like the dungaree dress itself, I'm less precious about. It's more saving the bits of the t-shirt.
I'm just wondering whether there's a way we could like add a panel in down here.
Just to like make it wider.
Is that just paint?
It is paint.
So like a little panel, I don't know, as an option. Or remove this bit and have a panel down here so it's just a mini.
Another mini
I
skirt.
wonder if it would work as a mini skirt.
I think so. Hang on, let me just try.
Or like, I mean like fit me.
Well, yeah, but we'd add the panel in.
Yeah,
That could be fun.
that could be fun. Would I wear it though? This is the other thing. It feels like, I don't know.
Or, have you got a memory box?
Yeah.
Surely. Maybe it just goes in there.
Maybe I'll just cut it out.
Or make a print from it.
Yeah,
Because that's such a cool shape. You could make a nice print from it and frame it.
there's something. There's something
Yeah, so you-
here.
Yeah.
Any artsy craftsy people,
Yeah.
give me
'cause
some ideas. We can figure it out.
I think I've been beaten by a dress.
Beat a man. Happens to us all.
I'm also very invested in this, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep
okay.
you posted. Keep you posted.
Yeah. TBC. And then.
It's only flaws. It just doesn't fit me anymore. I love it.
Okay, so again, let's have a look.
So many great outfits missed this summer because I didn't have access to this skirt.
You could add just another panel in.
Add an elastic waistband somehow. I mean, the zip is also a bit fucked.
Well, a new zip's fine. I mean, we can just find you one that's even better.
There is that.
I think it would cost more to fix it rather than.
Yeah, and maybe someone else who is a size 8, which I'm definitely not
Yeah,
anymore,
those days.
could have this lovely
Oh, it's
skirt.
top shop as well.
I know.
Yeah, any size 8s, come at it.
But only if I find a replacement.
Yeah. So let's put it in the not so dramatic pile, but shopping list pile. You don't have to remove it until you've got a new one.
Okay.
Right.
These are all the exact same Lucy and Yak jean, the Addison. They're all too small for me. They do not fit.
Have you missed wearing them?
No. I know, isn't that mad?
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
You know, we were looking at your style boards.
Yeah.
And we were obsessed with those green cords.
Yes.
I think getting you some cord trousers
Yeah.
and wearing them with a lot of your prints and your knitwear
Yeah.
is like the new version of these.
Whatever those are.
Yeah.
I think they're too casual.
I just don't know what to do.
Because I also have now my cord flared
Yeah.
pink jeans
Yes,
that are
you
basically
do.
this exact colour, but
Yeah.
just
They're the
cord and
ones-
flared, that have the suit jacket as
Yeah.
well. And then these are just like a slightly more casual version, which I do love, but they just don't fit. They just don't fit. They don't fit me anymore.
Don't need
They're
that
too
negativity.
small. What else have we got on this? I love the colours of
Yeah.
these two tops. They're like two long sleeve tops. Colours are great. I just think the shape is all wrong.
I
And
am
they're
not-
too casual as well, I think. Oh my god, what am I saying? What have I forgotten?
Okay, so I mean, I'm just going to say, let's just get you ones that fit you well and you really like wearing.
Yeah.
Like, that's like bigger than your body.
It's really big. The last time I wore it was going on holiday and it was like my plain top. Like it was my travel day top.
Yeah, it's,
but that
you
was
know, it
it.
doesn't sound like you love it.
No.
I kind of think it's so important for everyone to be able to open their wardrobe and just be like, yeah, like this all. Sadly, it's much more the other way around. Like we only tend to wear about 10% of our wardrobe, which is insane. You're pretty good because we've worked really hard together, right? But even now you're kind of going, oh, I haven't worn that for ages. Gold star, top of the class. So some weird things happening today because I'm like, in your wardrobe, less is more.
Yeah.
When do I ever say that? On my gravestone, I'm going to have more is more.
More is more. More is more.
More. So less is more in your wardrobe so that you wear it more.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, bye.
see ya.
Okay, then we've got some neutrals. So there's two black tops here. This one has got like funky,
Love the sleeves.
puffy sleeves.
Yep, vibe.
And the other one is more plain that, to be honest, I mostly use in the autumn, winter just to wear under things. So it does have its uses.
Yeah.
Actually, there is, my lovely pair of like red and black checkered comfy trousers.
Yes, I do.
That does actually require black tops in
Or
order
a
to
red
wear
top.
them. Oh, but the red is like a muted red. I don't still.
You want a
Yeah, I
brighter
know.
red,
Yeah.
okay. So this could be kept for underneath things in
Yeah.
layering. Also looks like quite a good size.
Yeah, it fits well still.
Actually, a little benefit of this is a ribbed fabric,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when it's got a bit of stretch in, it's particularly good for fit, especially when layering, because it'll stick to bits that go out and then
Oh, I
suck
see.
back
Yeah,
in.
because sometimes if like trying to wear a top underneath something,
Yeah.
but there's lots of movement in that top,
Yeah.
it then just creates bulges and it's all round.
So little tip, when you're layering, you want ribbed stuff because it's got
Okay.
the elastane that will suck to your body. It's got the elastane that will stick and move with your body.
Okay, so maybe we keep both of those black things.
Yeah, also I love the sleeve of this, so
It's kind of like a party, yeah, a bit of a party. No, too much black. Too much black for me. It's just a boxy white t-shirt, but every time I wear it, I feel like I'm actually wearing pajamas.
I think it's a bit tired.
I did get it secondhand. I think it was already tired when I got
Yeah, I
it.
think like if you're gonna go boxy tee, you don't want to feel like you're wearing your pajamas, and you want to Ideally, cream will be better for you.
Ecru.
Ecru, darling.
A bit of ecru.
So yeah, so I'd say keep the black, which is, wild.
Madness. What's
Who have we
happened
become?
to us?
Saying I don't like casual clothes anymore.
I did call it at the beginning. I was like, 2 years ago, we were very different.
Now look at us. Okay, so,
Then we've got
the shoes, I think we can safely say done.
see ya. Yeah, recap.
Right, die.
Right.
Something. Woo! Yeah, I'll stand by what I said.
Yep.
If you could just
Yeah.
cut that out of context. We're going to try this on. We're going to see if I like it.
Yeah. Made the cut.
Oh, yeah, that did make the cut. Yes. This made the cut.
Play.
Play.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah.
A hive mind, an answer. What's happening?
Yeah. We'll leave that to
We need to
the
figure
world.
out what colour do this.
Yeah.
But also, do we have to figure it out now? Surely next spring. I can just put it away
Yeah.
and figure it out in
A future us
7
problem. I'd
months'
like to
time.
have more of an idea at
Okay,
least.
yeah.
But yeah, it would probably fall. Like I would wear this. So today's about what, 15 degrees?
It's going to get up to 18 actually. It's just very cold in the morning. So that's still viable.
Yeah. So let's see if we can decide. But yeah, so these have made the cut. Your viewers are gonna sort that
Someone's
out.
going to help me with this.
And then playtime.
Playtime.
Let's do it.
One short day in the Emerald City. You can't quite see. Let's swap sides, then we can get like maybe a better view. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go.
There she is.
There she is. Right.
So I think I love the colour.
Yes.
I think the shape is fun.
Okay.
Fabric's cool.
Yeah.
My concern is almost, hang on, this side's better. My concern is maybe it's a little bit bra-y.
Hi.
Hello there.
I don't mind a bit of bra.
No?
It is the plight of just having big boobs. It's just kind of like happens all the time. Yeah.
In terms of, remind me why it's maybe.
I don't know. Now it's on. I'm like, it's great. I feel good. It's the right length on me as well. I feel
Yeah.
like the mini.
Yeah.
And then I did wear this underneath it once
Yeah, that's
last year,
wild.
which is wild. But
Yeah.
I kind of was obsessed. I never really do that much pattern clashing, but for some reason
She did it. Girl
I
did it. What do you wear to finish this off normally?
Well, currently wearing these to be the same height as Sean, and actually I quite like it with
Yeah, I
these
think it works,
boots.
yeah.
I feel like I could cash it down with my like brown like biker boots. I also have my green Mary Janes that
Yeah.
are like heels, so like if
Yeah.
I was like fancy.
Yeah. Jacket?
Jacket? I'll show you.
Okay.
I got these 2 items the same day at the same charity shop.
Oh, what an absolute result.
So I have this winter coat.
Yeah. Cozy.
Yes. And then I also have a more like box cut blue navy winter coat that was like my maternity like pregnancy
I
coat
remember her.
that I still keep because it actually is great and it wears out of
Yeah.
it. But this I would say actually is the one that I wear more often.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got brown and blue.
I feel like you could do like a jacket that's not an outside jacket. You need an indoor jacket kind of thing to go with it.
But then, so I'm such a like, I still need to go outside in
Yeah.
the winter when it's really, really cold and
Yeah.
wear a coat.
Yeah.
Then I won't be able to fit a coat over the jacket as well.
But like almost like a you can get a sleeve down there for sure.
But I would do a cardigan or a
But like
jumper.
So an indoor jacket is basically like a soft. Imagine a blazer, like
Yeah.
like structure, you know, your favorite thing.
Yeah.
But like instead of it being woven, so it's drops, it's like got some stretch in it, so it's like softer and moves with you. So it's almost like
I feel like, did I buy basically 2 indoor jackets
from Kettlewell.
and then never wore them?
Really?
Yeah. That's what I think you're going for. But
Yeah.
I just never do it.
What about a soft version of that though? Almost like a knitted,
Like a big cardi.
but
I
like
would 100% do a
more
cardi.
structured. I think
I know
in my
what you're
head,
saying, and
yeah.
I also agree that there is something like that missing in
Yeah.
my wardrobe. I just can't figure out what it is that also feels like me,
Yeah.
and I would go to.
Well, this structured jacket, I'll find a link for you
Okay.
to see if we're pitching the same thing.
Yeah.
Will also look amazing with your new cords that you're gonna get,
My new cords.
and it's more that like natural vibe, but we can make it more creative.
Yeah.
So it would be versatile, and you would be able to fit it under your coat, so you don't freeze.
Yeah, because I feel like if I was going out in this and it was a really, really cold day,
Yeah.
I would
layer a top underneath, maybe this, or maybe just like a black
Maybe a black one.
top or a bright yellow or a bright green or something.
Yeah.
And then that's where I would actually struggle.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck, I've not got anything. Or I'll just shove my grey cardi.
Yeah.
That isn't, in my head, it's like, it's not part of the outfit. It's just to keep me warm.
Yeah, got you. So this is where your indoor jacket could come in.
My inside jacket. I've never even heard of her.
I know, I think...
Indoor jacket?
I was with a client a few weeks ago and we coined it. I don't know if we coined it, but we were like... She was like, I need like an indoor jacket.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get what you mean.
Okay. I'm open.
So watch this space.
I'm
Is
open.
all I'm saying, I think.
Like maybe just like a slightly more elevated cardigan.
Yeah. Smart cardi.
A smarty.
Smarty!
But again, if it's like a smart, like, if it's too smart...
Okay, it's a structured cardi.
Like if we think of a elevated cardi, but within the creative style,
Yeah, fine.
just like with that top of mind,
Yeah.
then maybe I can be swayed. Okay, so I'm keeping
All right,
this nonetheless.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like this needs to be worn
She's
again,
staying.
especially for Wicked Part 2.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Next. Hello. So putting this on just now, immediately I'm like, I love the shape of this on me. I think like the low neck works really well. It comes in like at the perfect place. Like the way that it kind of goes over my like bum and thighs, I think just looks banging. But I think the fact that it's a really thick material means I don't wear it a lot in the summer because it's just too warm. So if we can do this, like turning it into a more autumn winter,
It's gonna make you into me.
I know.
More yellow.
We need more. There needs to be more yellow in this room, obviously.
Yeah, well, I can't see.
Okay, let's give
Whack
it
it
a go.
on. Can we
Yeah, there you go. Have it.
get all the noises?
We could do a bit of...
Yeah, we need a little belt actually. So Uella belt should have got one earlier.
Oh yeah. Well, do you know what? There is part of me that does also love a bit of this. I know you're looking at me like, what the fuck? I can't
Everything
actually.
within my
I can't
stylist
actually
body.
see it. I can't actually see it.
So like vibe-wise,
No,
great.
I need to crop
but
it. I need to crop it.
again, I don't want people to be like, she can wear it how she can. Of course. However, in terms of how I'm trained and my brain, where my brain goes to, is when you wear a top or when you crop a jumper across your waistline, right? Because you get more like 4 more inches of leg.
Oh yeah, which I need.
And as a, petite girly,
Oh yeah,
the more height you have,
I do love this.
Yeah.
I think from the tiny bit of I can see of myself
from
in the
teeny,
monitor.
teeny, tiny monitor. Yeah, it really works.
The
because-
reflection in the TV is what I'm going on.
10 out of 10.
There we
So
go.
if you are wearing a print that you love and you think you can wear it for autumn winter, pick out your favourite colour, or if you've got like knitwear that's matches one of the colours, that's a really nice way of just elevating your look, making it work all year, but without it being that difficult.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard to be like, oh, that's got yellow in, I'm going to wear it with something yellow.
Yeah.
I've got something green, I've got something blue.
Boom, 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 boom.
Even the ivory. And we
Yeah.
want your wardrobe to work hard for you.
And again, I could wear it with the boots.
Yeah, they are really coming into their own.
They really are. All right, so she can stay.
Yeah.
I think she can stay. We'll see, like, if I get much wear out of this autumn winter. Yeah.
Right.
Here you go, lads. Immediately, as soon as I put the skirt on, especially with the boots, I'm just like, yeah.
She's staying.
She's staying, but this isn't quite right. So this jumper, I actually just picked out of the donate pile. And I remembered why it's in that pile. Because it's too baggy. The neckline is really funny, so it like often like shows my bra. It's like, it's just not right in terms of like its usability for me. But this knit, my friend Lena knitted for herself and then didn't want it. And I was like, me.
You'll take it.
I love it. But yeah, this with that, with a more fitted, because what's this? What's going on here?
It's like a bat wing. Is it a bat wing without this?
Yes.
How do you feel about the knit and the skirt together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, isn't
If we
it?
can find something that works underneath it,
Yeah.
then I think it definitely works. And then, depending on how cold the day is, because like my organs are being kept warm, I wouldn't need an indoor jacket and I could just pop a coat right over the top.
And also the benefit of sleeveless vests is that you can always put your arms into jackets still, but keep everything warm.
Smart. I love the skirt, this is so dull to me. Yeah? I don't think I've worn it with this.
Just what we want.
Yeah. I think I just always saw the red as red and didn't like consider that it's also a bit orange.
So orange has got loads of red in, so it's going to harmonise with the red in the skirt.
And actually, I think a top that I have worn with this before has been this.
Yes.
But again, this is very like autumnal,
Yep.
like tonally.
Yep. This just gives
But
it a
this-
bit more of an edge.
Little
Pop. The other thing, so this is the red jumper that I like wearing it with.
Yeah, love.
But then I also remembered that Taylor Swift introduced me to the orange-purple colour combo.
Did she?
Through like Lavender Haze and the Eras Tour set of Midnights.
Got you, okay.
And I don't know, there's something, I don't know, I wasn't sure if this would also vibe, but maybe not. But these two do.
Defo.
But these two colours together do.
Just
anyway.
wear 2 jumpers.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to try this one on.
Yeah, try that, and then we'll see what's saying. Hoppa!
Da-da!
Kapow! Thoughts?
It's also just like the perfect length.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that little crop. So I'm just keep checking myself out on the TV.
That's only a good thing.
And again, the boots are booting.
Honestly, they are. Cost per wear is down at least 4 times today.
Yeah. And also, like, these are not, like, day-to-day boots for me.
Yeah.
But they're the perfect level of, like, still quite casual that
I think it's the
if
laces.
I need to, like, take an outfit up a notch if I'm going out in the evening, then I just pop them on and it's like, bam, and I still feel really comfortable.
Yeah, perfect.
Maybe it is the laces. Yeah.
It just makes them feel almost like a casual trainer, but they've got smart energy.
But this combo I love.
Yeah, great. They'd be really nice with your teddy coat as well.
Yes. Just trying to think, is this the only thing I'm going to wear this skirt with? Is there anything else?
Talk me through your jumper.
There's the red jumper, but obviously that's like a
Yeah.
outer layer. Although sometimes I can wear it, if I put on just like a black vest top, which I do have, just like an actual underwear kind of vest top underneath.
Yeah.
That's a thermal,
Yeah.
which I do have.
Yeah.
And I pop that over the top, then that's actually all it needs.
Sorted.
That's just the top, it's not the outer layer. So there's 2.
That's 2.
3.
3. And then if we get you some more cropped fine knits that were on your shopping list, I reckon we could make them work.
Yeah.
So I think she can definitely stay.
Yeah.
Not that you were going to get rid of her actually, but...
I know, why would I ever get rid of a mini skirt?
Or something shiny for if you're going out.
Yeah. 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 I think we should add just like something metallic onto the shopping list. Just
Consider it done.
anything metallic. Okay.
Something shiny. Yeah.
So far we have kept every single one of the maybes. I don't know if the same is going to happen for this.
Okay, so this is... I think we're going to differ on this. Because
we are.
I really want to make it casual, but I keep needing to remember that, like, my casual is a different casual to yours.
Yeah, and I
See it as dressy.
see it as dressy. Like the idea of wearing like trainers with that, my brain just like, no.
I think those,
Though, yeah, but that's dressed up to me.
yeah, with a jumper. So that for me, it would be like, it wouldn't be like day to day, obviously, but it would
Yeah.
be like dinner.
Yeah. So this to me screams party, not dinner, but I could be persuaded to
Dinner's
dinner.
the new party.
That's true. What parties do I even go to?
Nice try.
Okay, right, let's see.
Let's give it a whirl.
You can't really see the full situation. Dee-dee-dee. And once again, the boots be booting. But now we just need to figure out,
What's happening?
like, maybe I could use it to dress up as a witch for Halloween this year.
Well, it's not far away.
No.
They're actually also like mega in.
What, tulle skirty things? Yeah, that's my party jumper. My casual party jumper.
Well, dinner's the new party.
Yeah, right,
I think this, just in my head, absolute match made in heaven.
Okay.
So let's see.
Am I tucking?
Yeah. Those sleeves are epic.
Yeah.
Hoppa!
Voila.
There you go. So, what's the TV saying to you?
TV
TV
reflection.
reflection.
It's just like, it's all very black.
Yeah, it is very black.
It's very black. I feel like there's a time and place for this.
And what is it? Dinner?
Maybe, I don't know if I would wear this to dinner.
No?
I'd maybe wear it to a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, vibe. Well, let's make it more cash then.
Yeah. I like wearing this jumper with those like soft black and red checkered trousers.
So
I've got another
saying
jumper
no to
idea.
this. I'm sad.
Yeah. But maybe I'd need to actually look in a proper mirror.
I think people need to tell you it looks great. Yeah, you've got a TV, you've got the kitchen.
I do think it would need like a belt
Yeah.
to break it up though. I think the sea of black is like a bit much for me. Maybe.
You can get your a dinner belt.
I don't mind a disco. Right. This jumper was calling to me for this. But it's still, no.
I see the logic in terms of like there's black in the jumper, so that like balances out the black, because black is quite hard and harsh to balance out. I think though we've got like a vintagey vibe, then the tulle skirt, they're two different. With the black jumper that I paired it with, at least they're both the same kind of vibe, even though it felt black on you.
Yeah. No, this is also not.
So I see exactly why you did it. I get it.
Yeah.
But I think we can do better. Unless it's the piece that goes. Because I'm not getting a loved vibe from you.
No, and it
It's one of these ones that I've held on to because I'm like, for fancy dress or like something party, but actually day to day it just like isn't something that I wear. But like now that I've got a child who is getting to the age where he is going to be more involved in Halloween, like maybe I should hold on to it just so that I can like go trick-or-treating and look somewhat
witchy
part of it. Yeah.
Or fortune teller.
Let me try it on with the poofy sleeve black top. She's brought reinforcements. There we go. That's my Halloween outfit for her. This was for Chapel Roan, my Kinker's Karma.
Oh, nice.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
This works for me.
Yeah.
This feels like I just immediately relax. I'm like, oh yeah.
I wonder if we just needed to put you in something that was a bit finer on your top half, because it was almost like too much fabric at the bottom, and then we needed to like
add a jumper and it's just like too much bulk. Because the other thing that I really like this with is that really sheer glittery black top, which is also very fitted.
Yeah, and also I think these little sleeves are a really nice way of elevating a look, but it's not like, oh my god, hi, look how dressed I am. It's subtle.
It's cash.
Oh my god.
So this is the belt that when I first got this skirt
it came with.
Yeah, was originally styled
with. Absolutely, completely think that works.
Oh, it's just all black outfits. I can see that they have a time and a place and a purpose. I do have a red handbag as well.
Pop that on just so we can see. You'll need a thicker one.
Yeah. This red belt is my like summer belt. It works with so many clothes that I wear in the summer. I like it. I feel like having the colour, the black especially, just like broken up with some colour.
A gold one as well.
A gold one or a pink one. I don't mind the thin belt, but I think the like this woven.
It's the more summer energy.
Yeah.
I feel like a slightly thicker one again will look like you really meant to put that on there.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, are they all staying?
We did some serious clothes surgery.
Yeah. I still feel like this one isn't going to be one that I like grab to, but it's one that it's like something comes up and it's like, well, the only thing that I can wear to that is this tulle black skirt.
I think it'd be silly to get rid of it because I think it's actually very cool.
Very
cool. So my conclusion is they must stay. We just need to get you a few little bits to move your style forward, keep you warm.
Keep me warm. Okay.
We did it.
We did it. And we have a shopping list.
Yeah.
So you'll have to subscribe because there's going to be another video with Sian that we're filming very soon where we're going to go shopping. Not with the intention in mind to buy everything all at once. We're going to go to some secondhand shops, maybe some other shops, but it's going to be very like inspiration finding. Also going shopping with a personal stylist, which I've never done before, so we can all kind of like nosy about what that's like.
No pressure.
And then maybe we'll buy stuff, maybe we'll just get inspiration, maybe we'll find bits on Vinted after. Who knows?
I think a mix because I think we're trying some new styles here, right? So we'll go through the shopping list. There's new things. If you buy everything all at once and then all of a sudden we realise that actually cord trousers aren't the one, we want a cord skirt or...
Oh, well, no.
We'll add that to the list.
Mini skirt.
Now you're talking. But, you know, style lasts forever. Your style is going to be evolving forever. So we've got, you know, however long we want to play with this. So it's not like instant, you have to fix it.
Yeah.
So slow and steady.
So here's my shopping list that Sian's put together. So we've got bottoms, cord trousers, yes, yellow skirt replacement, and polka dot replacement, which is the flared kind of more businessy trouser.
The wide leg polka dot.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that seems accurate. Tops, knitwear jackets, thin fine knitwear, pink and green top, e.g. blouses, plain. Oh yeah, printed blouses. So with tops, I feel like I have been moving away from just a long sleeved t-shirt. And I love wearing, the thin knits and blouses. And I do have a plain blouse that's a navy, but that's in the get rid of pile because I never wear it.
I think also it's not exciting enough.
No.
So we want, even if it's a plain blouse, we want it to be bright, we want it to pop with everything you own, rather than like, you know, t-shirts are great, they're useful staples, but like they're not that fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you're more exciting than a t-shirt, Hannah.
And I feel like I've come there.
Yes.
Indoor jacket, this TBC, still not sure.
I might
we'll
not
figure
even
it out.
show you what I mean. I might just like
Just take me shopping.
Yeah, I'm going to take you shopping and be like, this is the indoor jacket.
This is what
and you're
you
going to be
need.
like,
What? And then metallic top?
yeah.
Or just like, I'm open to kind of like
Blousey.
wherever the metallic appears. Shoes and accessories, dye the ivory denim jacket. So that is now packed away for spring, summer next year. So we don't have to decide right now, but
Yeah.
are there any front runners in your mind of what colour?
No.
Fair
You?
enough. Not green, because I've got my green anorak, like
Yeah.
raincoat.
Yeah.
Not blue, obviously, because we're avoiding the denim. Not white.
So-
maybe an orange or a pink.
Or a red. But I think you don't have enough.
I don't think I've got enough red.
I think orange, yellow.
Yellow? Maybe, because actually I don't have a huge amount of yellow
No.
clothes. I just have a lot of things that go with yellow.
Yeah, sunflower yellow.
Maybe we figured it out. Like an orangey yellow.
It's almost like we like yellow.
What?
What?
A word? A bright winter coat. Yes, open for that. Rucksack. A handbag. Oh, maybe. I'm open to a new one. My red one is actually falling apart on the inside. So, and I love a red handbag in my life.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 bright belts.
Yeah. So this is just a little bit of reminder of your
The dramatic.
dramatic style personality.
I do love a pink and orange.
Yeah.
And I basically have this.
Yeah.
If you think about my
Skirt.
pink cord flares
Yes.
and the orange knit, I wore that combination in my recent headshots.
It's my girl.
Look at me. This is the natural.
Yeah, so the super cash.
This is my cash version. And then the creative, which is my hero style, I feel.
That's just you.
I feel like I need some green and orange trousers. Like, my God.
We can
Look.
definitely fix that. It's not a problem.
Look at these.
What a vibe.
So good. And do you know what? Also, oh my God.
Oh, I know where we can get them. I'm not going to tell you though.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you.
I feel like so many of my like big jumpers for autumn, winter are plain. I've got my big yellow one. I've got my big grey one. I've got my red one.
Yeah.
But these patterns, and actually maybe if I get a new patterned jumper, you remember the blue patterned one that's always like, never gets worn,
Yeah.
bit too itchy. Maybe we could finally say farewell.
Okay, let me get my laptop.
The edgy style, which I think is kind of what we were trying to go for at the end, maybe with the tulle skirt.
Yep.
Just need to figure the full picture out with that. Yeah, I like it.
I think jackets is going to make a big diff.
I used to have a leather jacket
Yeah.
that got very tired. It was gone. So I wouldn't be opposed to having a new leather jacket, but I feel like now that I know so much from you about colour, I feel like black just isn't something that actually goes with a lot of my wardrobe now.
Yeah, I've got an ivory one. Obviously, ivory isn't particularly doesn't stay clean for too much. But you
Yeah.
could also go for a tan. I've got a red vintage one.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's see what the star gods deliver.
See
when
what
we go
happens.
shopping.
See what happens.
Pray to the star gods.
Because I've got a suede brown jacket that gets a lot of wear. So I wouldn't want to go brown leather jacket because I don't need 2 brown jackets.
But colour we can do.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Smash.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, Sian.
Anytime.
Again, subscribe because shopping video is going to be coming soon.
Oh my God, it's gonna be-
And then another fun thing that I'm planning on doing with my patrons is to fill in some of these gaps as well. Ask them to style me from Vinted and send me things that
Buzzing
I
about
should
this.
buy from Vinted. So if you want to be involved in that video, of course, you're going to have to join the Patreon.
And of course, thank you so much to Fussy for sponsoring this video. You can use my code Hannah15 or click the link in the description to get 15% off your first Fussy purchase and enjoy the limited edition After Dusk scents.
And all of Sian's links and everything will be in the description. So check her out. Her Instagram,
Thanks,
her
guys.
services.
Come and join the style gang.
Yeah, your newsletter, which I read every Friday.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
guess
like-
who's going to be in it this week?
I'm like, what's Sian been up to this week?
What's the goss?
Yeah.
It's basically just a Dear Diary.
Yeah, I love that. But also I feel like so many newsletters are very like, and this isn't an insult, but others are very polished and yours is very
Oh
real.
my God, typo central.
Yeah. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.